The Last Prince, created by New York Times best-selling author Patrick Larkin. Chapter 3, North to War, Part 3. As the inhabitants of Babylon mustered to protect their city, Perdiccas' army marched on toward the lands occupied by the rebelling tribes. After several days, the western foothills of the craggy Apennine Mountains loomed ahead. The Macedonian and Roman infantry and cavalry pushed on, climbing steadily as they entered a winding mountain pass connecting western and eastern Italy. Scouts caught fleeting glimpses of watchers on the higher ground, but saw no signs of larger numbers of enemy warriors. Still wary, Nicanor sent Demetrios and his Greek horsemen probing farther ahead. They returned the night the army reached the eastern foothills.
I'm glad to see you back safely, Captain. Did you run into any trouble?
No, we didn't, Prince. Not a single brush with the Celts. And that worries me.
Worries you? Why?
Every village we scouted was deserted, without a man, woman, child, or beast to be seen.
You think they're running? Pulling their people back before we can hit them?
Running? The women, children, and livestock, maybe. But their warriors? I doubt it. I've never met a Celt who would run from a fight. So where are they?
I see your point, Demetrios. I'll take your report to the general.
In the command tent, Perdiccas listened to Nicanor's news and concern, and then erupted.
If the Celts have fled from the nearest villages, this army must march faster, not slower! The longer it takes us to force the tribes to battle, the stronger they become.
But if their warriors aren't moving with the rest, you're risking an ambush, General.
All war is calculated risk. Your father knew that, which is how he conquered the world.
My father also knew not to underestimate his enemies. These hills and forests favor the Celts.
All the more reason to hasten the march and break out into open country.
At least deploy some of the Romans as flank guards until we reach better ground.
And have them slog through the trees? Slowing the whole column? I won't waste the time. I understand your apprehension, Prince. This is your first real campaign. But I won't take counsel of your fears.
Very well, General. You command here. This army moves under your orders.
Nicanor bit down on his anger. Perdiccas would not be moved, so what more could be done to avert the army's danger?
Well, Prince, did you have any luck persuading the old man to take even minimal precautions?
The man's as hard-headed as a mule. He won't alter his orders in the slightest.
That's unfortunate, but just as you predicted, Nicanor. Given Demetrios' report, what do we do now?
Take every precaution we can. I want you both to speak to the Roman officers tonight.
They won't disobey the general for you, Nicanor. He's governed Italy for 20 years.
I'm not fool enough to think they would, Aristides. Just pass on my warning. Get them thinking. Tomorrow, you two ride with the rear of the column. I'll march at the front.
Just in case, Prince?
Just in case. And the gods go with you both.
The next morning, the army set out as usual, marching northeast along a winding, narrow valley. Perdiccas' Macedonian veterans set the rapid pace. Thick woods crowned the high ground to either side. But despite Nicanor's warnings, only a handful of scouts covered the front and flanks of the long column as it snaked through this rugged country. Hidden from watching eyes, the Celts lying in ambush crept forward to the very edge of the trees, waiting until the Macedonian phalanx came within striking range. When their war horns signaled, thousands of warriors leaped to their feet and charged, roaring down the slope toward the stunned Macedonians. They struck home with the force of an avalanche of sharp-edged swords, axes, and spears, and carved a brutal, blood-soaked path through their enemies. Unable to form its bristling wall of pikes, the phalanx broke into fragments, into little knots of soldiers fighting desperately for their lives. Perdiccas, riding confidently in the middle of his veterans, watched in disbelief as the tribesmen smashed into his column.
By the gods! Hold, boys! Don't let them break you! Hold!
He rode forward to rally his men, only to be swarmed by warriors and hacked to death. His riderless horse fled in terror through the midst of the brutal fighting.